said earlier. Nathan's going to tell you, if you believe, you'll achieve. And I agree with that, because I believe if you don't believe, you have no chance of achieving. But belief is purely the beginning. When you believe that you can achieve greatness in anything, then you will actually have the conviction to do the work. But if you don't have the belief, your conviction never comes. So belief creates conviction, and conviction gives discipline, and discipline gives results. Who in the room likes to role play? Who likes to role play? One person. Sir, I mean at work, not at home. How many people believe having a good attitude is important? Raise your hand. How many people think it's really, really important? Good. Attitude is absolutely key. You'll get a better job, more success because your attitude than anything else. We must surround ourselves with people with not just a positive attitude, but with positive behavior because of their attitude.
The first thing you got to do is remove the life sucker. Get them out of your life, because you know what they want to do? They want to suck the life out of you. Raise your hand if you know someone like this. I'm going to warn you, if you're not raising your hand, pretty good chance it's you.
I don't write my books in athletic terms because I'm a man or an athlete. I do it because I run my businesses off principles of sports.
See, in sports, it's not how long you've been doing something, it's how much you practice. It's the person who contributes the most is the best player. It's the team that matters. In sports, if there is a player who is so talented but not good for the team, they'll trade him.
And they say, oh, sports analogies, X's and O's, must be a man's book. Folks, I have 3 beautiful daughters. I'm not ashamed to tell you, I know every Frozen song there is.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Learn to scrimmage. This is more than a word change, it's an intent change.
Have you ever worked for a leader that didn't hold all team members accountable? And you're on that team? And someone was your peer doing half your work? We should demand that we're held accountable.
You ever notice the greatest servant in a restaurant gets the biggest tips, not because they're working for tips, but because they're servants? The greatest leaders I've ever met in my life, the most successful people I've ever met in my life, are the greatest servants.
I love big obstacles. You know why? It's the greatest competitive advantage. Why is a big obstacle my greatest competitive advantage? Others stop. You look at COVID and what it did. When COVID hit, I know my calendar went from a full calendar to a 0 calendar in 72 hours. And panic, like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? I bet you did the same thing. What are we gonna do? And look at us, we all survived and thrived. That's what I heard every one of you guys talk about, your culture and your people, of your team. That's what belief is about. It's about everyone believing in what we do, and who we do it with matters.
We have got to have a desire to be a better person. We got to have a desire to win more. We got to have a desire to gain more. We need to desire more, not out of greed, but out of abundance. Because that's what we are entitled to if we will work hard enough and believe enough.